Happy New Year, everyone. It's a new year and a new beginning for everyone. And over the Christmas break, I had a nice break. I had a nice Christmas dinner and I had a nice new year as well. Now, I've been working over Christmas on a lot of junk mail. Oh dear, I'm lost for words now. Junk journals. And I've been using this little journal here. I've got a little birdie on it. I haven't finished it, and I've got some stuff happening there, but when I finish I'll let you know, and I'll show you again. And I've been working on this little one with Kylie Koo. I think she did junk, lose it or use it. I think that's her quote. What she does. So I decided to use all the deli paper I had left over from Avon. And when I get my Avon, I have a lot of packaging, and it's all like soft deli paper, not the butcher paper. That's a bit harsher, but this is softer. And what I did was stamped with stamps, stamp inks, and painted a few. A lot of them are stamps as well. Can you see that? Where's the camera? There it is. And this is a very small journal. And some of them are painted, as I said, and some of them are inked. Just with distress ink. And I just stamped it all over after I folded these little squares. Now you get, I don't know, an A4 size, and then you fold it, and then you fold it again. If you go into Kylie Koo's channel, you'll see how to do this little junk journal, this little one. And she had pockets coming out the sides and pockets from the top, and every second one you do a pocket on the side, and you do a pocket, turn it around, do a pocket on the top. Now where's one on the top? Here we go. Oh boy, small things, your fingers don't work. See how you got the pocket on the top here? So anyway, if you go over to her channel, she will show you how to do it. That's where I learnt how to do this, and it was so easy and very, very relaxing. Boy, oh boy, did I enjoy doing that. Anyway, so there's that little one. Now I put a front and a back cover on. It's just cardstock, and I painted it black. It was part of a manila folder, actually, these little squares. And as you can see, they're all stenciled. Now I put some ring binders on it as well. And the colours are great. Like, it's very, very colourful. Pinks and purples and blues and yellows. It's a very good little use it or lose it junk journal, made out of, as I said, deli paper, soft, and also newspaper. So there you go. Now this one here is more newspaper than deli, but there is quite a few deli papers in it. This is the one I made. I've got some ring binders here. I haven't finished putting the finishing touches on it yet. I just created that first little front cover there. I used some cardboard, and I painted black, and that's a tag. It comes out the side here like this. It's a little bit of a vintage card with a vintage button on a paper clip, and a little bit of suede tied at the top. Now I haven't finished with that. I am going to do some more decorating on it. Anyway, that was a pocket there, and these are all painted, and this one's you know, square all around. There's no pocket in it, and this one here will come at the top. So you just alternate top, side pockets like that, which is a very clever idea, Kylie Koo. Thank you very much for showing us that. There's another one. And these are all painted ones. A bit of deli paper, but also newspaper. That one's newspaper. And as you can see, you can do all sorts of colours. Stamp it up or paint it, and that's exactly what I did. I just painted an undercoat, well, background coat, and then I just dabbed with a sponge and made little, this one actually here, embellishments. This one here is actually a stamp. It's a pretty page. Yes, that's a complete stamp set. It comes in, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours in the stamp itself, and you just run it along the page or up and down, whatever way you want to do it. And there's another page with a pocket, getting into the greens, and another pink one, a lovely green yellow one. There's another stamped one just there, and there's a red one. Anyway, I made that journal, which I'm going to work in as well. I might do a page a week or something like that. And by the time it's finished, I won't know where the time went. But there's a small one from Kylie Koo, and that's so good. She's so clever with just, you know, junk mail and newspaper and that. Very clever. It's one of Wendy Mason's bird. I love that paper. Wonder where she got it from. Anyway, oh, and that's one of her cute little, oh gosh, I'm lost for words again. I'll get back to that one. Anyway, so there's some junk journals. I also made these over the Christmas time. They're my 2 Christmas journals, but you could use them anytime. They all have pockets inside here like this. So I've got 2 of them as well. I'm going to do some work in. I also have another one that I am working in at the moment, and I'll show you. This is a journal that I made out of cereal box or something like that, or some cardstock, I can't remember, but I have painted the outside. Now on the inside, I've started journaling. I have a little tag there, a little brown paper bag, a doily. I've got this card here, and I've got a parcel post little sticker, and it's journal and some stamps. On this page here, I've got a Tim Holtz paper backing that I had some stencil on. This is a really good backing piece because of the colour on the card. And then I stapled a card I had that says "Things Not of This Earth," and there's a woman there in a picture, and there's a leaf, and there's another one of those paper clips with a very vintage button, an old button. Oops, it's coming apart. Now I've got 3 there in the corner, if you can see a stamp. Right, there's a library card and a little brown paper thing, an envelope. I've got some raffle tickets on that side. Now I drink Lipton tea, and I'm not advertising Lipton tea, but I put this in for the colour. I like the green, the gold and the orange, or the yellow and the orange, and then you get a touch of red. So that's a very, very lovely colour. And also another paper clip with a heart on it. This is just an envelope here with some stickers in it. I haven't finished that page, I'll get to it. Doily, pretty doily, pretty flower. I've got a mushroom bag here, and I've got a paper clip, and the mushroom bag opens up, and I've got some butterflies you can cut out. Now I'll put that back shortly. There's another page. I've got some stamping going on there. Yep, some stamping here and here. And I've got a little tree there. And then I've done a little bit of artwork there, background. And then I've got some stamping on that page there. Can you see? Right, some stamping. Right, on the next page I have a little sample envelope. The bunny. I've got some samples of some colour in there for you to have a look at. And then I've got this another envelope with a beautiful scene on it, country scene. And I think there's a postcard in there too. Right, now you turn the page. There's a Yeti, or what do you call them? Abominable snowman. And it says, "Where are you going?" So he's walking off, going somewhere. This page here is some stamps that I had that was sent to me. Another beautiful vintage clip, paper clip there with a vintage button. A horsey there, and just another card there with some ribbon. An envelope with a journal page. You can journal. There's that mushroom again. I've got another card there. I've got another doily, and then I've got a heart and some tags. Now I haven't decorated them yet, and that's what I'm going to do when I show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate them. That one there is Oh Sandy from Greece. It's a picture. There's a lovely heart. There's another little card with something I just drew. And there's another one with a tag too that I haven't decorated fully either, with a little envelope. I think that's all I've done. Yep, that's all I've done. So I just thought I'd show you that. Now I'm going to do some work in that, and I will show you that as I go along. I might do one page a week or double spread a week, something like that, and that'll keep me occupied and going. And I've just put some little hearts on the string. As you can see, I sewed that into the spine. There's 3 signatures. I'm not sure whether you can see. Yep, 3 signatures there. 1, 2, 3. And it's just a junk journal, something I throw junk into, and little bits and pieces that interest me. Now, that's another journal I'm going to do some work in. Now, I'm also going to do some work in Wendy's junk journal, Mason. She sent me this, so very, very kind of her. And it's a retro feel to it. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to add a few bits and pieces in it as well to add to it, the prettiness of it. So I'm going to do that as well. Isn't that sweet? And that's what I'm going to do. Now, I have had a journal over Christmas that I was writing in, and I'll show you that right now. Here it is here. I'll just move them up. There it is there. I've done just a arty piece of paper and covered it. And that's another tag with the rose that I made. And inside, just here, it has, I think, hang on, that is a green and golden bell frog. Now, they live at Olympic Village Park, and they're endangered, and that's where they live right now. So that's a card from there, so I thought I'd show you. Hang on a minute. I'll just move these out of the way. Right, now what I decided to do is not many pages in here, it's all coffee dyed paper as well. I just thought I started this actually on the Christmas Eve, because I went away to where a house is going to be built, and I just went through the day's events. Now I can read you a tiny bit. Ghost Hill Road sign we just passed. Boo. Not many cars on the road. 40 k's to go. Had breakfast on the way, got cappuccino, and had some diabetic muffins. Right, we talked about our block of land and what we did that day. I spoke about a lot of things just there. I can't really show you a lot of it's personal. This next page here, I wrote about Christmas Day. There's a rip in the thing, so I just put that doily down, some stamping and a leaf that I created and made. Merry Christmas to all, especially my dear boys, Matt, John and Cal. I made a pavlova that night. Also sad news that Rick Parfitt died at 68 years of age. He's from Status Quo, and George Michael died on Christmas Day. Also, Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds died as well. Now I just went over to the 1st of January today. We're at Bunnings. We're buying some plastic containers. We put an air conditioner in one of our mobile homes, and we got a new fridge. Now that's a picture of some deers. I was following along with Eileen from Craft Like a Duck. I was following along and sketching at the same time, and voila, that's it. And today I done some flowers and some words in that as well. I've only got a few pages left to go in that one, and inside I stamped all the page inside. So I did that one. Now I'll finish that one off and then I'll put it away, because that has some history and some genealogy, what we did in that. Now, also I had another one I was working on. Now I'll just move these again and get it out. But it's still a bit sticky. I can't believe that. I was painting away for 2 days. And you'd think it'd be dry and set, but I think it's the paper probably needs to be, oh, got it. Probably needs to be a little bit more drier. Sorry about that. Right, now I was painting away with some paper. This is junk mail paper, and I decided just to paint them now. I've got some pages here that I've done, and I've created a little book. And I've made it into another little art book made from junk journal paper, and I've just decorated a lot. As you can see, I've done a lot of painting over the last 2 days. Here we go, another one. This one opens up. I like this one. That's pretty, isn't it? Looks very, very shabby chic, shall we say? I like it. And that folds up. Now I've got another page. Now I have stapled this through the middle, so the pages are stapled. It's another page. Can you see that? And there's another page. And there's another page. And we're nearly coming to the end. Another page. And that's a pretty page, and that one's a pretty page. And one more in there that got stuck. There we go. Yeah. So that's another junk journal page that I've done. Journal that I've done. But it's an art journal. I've made it into an art journal with different backgrounds and different colour. And I'll probably put a cover on that and decorate that at some stage as well. But other than that, it's I could create some artwork in it. I don't know what, but we'll experiment together. Anyway, that's all I have to show you, and I hope that the new year brings you plenty of crafting and also plenty of joy. And so I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.